investigated, asked us what's happened. Of course, we smoking, and we're like, huh? And he like, the cop was like, we know you smoking. We don't care. We just want to know that y'all know what happened. We're like, we don't know. We just came back for the campground. I mean, the festival. The person like, we're like, so what did happen? And the cop was like, yeah, somebody took a shit and wiped it all over her stuff. And like, literally, the festival, I don't want to say the festival, literally bought her a new tent and like knew everything.
Shit, I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, that's really fucked up, and that's not something you really want getting out either.
And then after that night, it was like the second night, the last night they had cops like patrolling the area, but pretty much like everybody was hotboxing in their tent. That's the funny part, because everybody was like, oink oink oink.
Well, the thing is that like unless something actually happens, most, like, say for instance, like most of the festivals that I go to, they actually hold special permits, and it's actually held on private property. Like, yes, the police can be there, but they're legally not allowed to do anything to stop it unless the people that own it tell them they can.
When you fucked up, you don't know that shit. I remember one time when I was on acid, and a guy literally was like, he pulled me to the side, like, literally, I know y'all have weed and stuff. And I'm like, look, you can, me being smart, I already know the thing. You take it 30 minutes before you get inside, it's going to hit you, and then you're going to be all right. But it took too long because long lines at festivals, and you don't know that you got to walk up a big-ass hill. And then that shit take a long time, so it started hitting you a lot faster.
This is whenever I'm glad I went to a lot of redneck festivals, because we all used to just take our dirt bikes, four-wheelers, golf carts, tractors, too, depending on how hillbilly we were being that day. So we didn't really walk up hills, not going to lie.
Tractors. Okay, well, this is the end of that podcast. Wow, tractors. I never drove a tractor. That sounds like something intense.
Oh, God, we drove them to our high school for, like, our senior day.
What?
Yeah. Pretty much every person that was a farmer or had access to a farming tractor, we drove them to school. It was fun. I'm not going to lie. No, the cops are just like, you can't drive them that far. We're like, yeah, whatever. We don't fucking care.
That's crazy. Well, that's the end of this podcast. Congratulations to Oregon and all the new states that got legalized weed.
Just so you know, our podcast may be coming from another state soon.
Well, if we turn into two guys, two dabs, two guys, y'all know why.
All right, two guys, two blondes.
I mean, once
we would never fucking finish our podcast. Like, I bet you 20 minutes into it would be like,
I feel like
what were we doing?
I feel like we'd be still in the first topic, like hurricanes. Like, I like water, the ocean. Yeah, I've been to the beach. Yeah, this is why is we talking in front of mics? I'm about to go lay down. You want something to eat, though?
Yo, did you order that Papa John's? People will be like, all right, what the fuck is going on?
Just two regular high guys.
Oh, yeah, for something that I totally forgot to add on the Hurricane Eta. Did you know it's actually the very last name that's available to be used?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, it's literally the last name. So, you know what happens next if there's another hurricane?
What?
I believe they actually go back to the very first storm name, and it starts all over again. So if we have more hurricanes, be prepared to see one with the same name. If I remember right, I'm almost positive that that's what they had said before, a couple of hurricanes ago, whenever they were starting to actually run low.
Wow, that's crazy. I feel like you just make a whole bunch of names, but that's crazy.
No, they have like a group of names that they use, and then whenever they're really bad and some like horrible shit happens, like they never use the name again.
Oh, so that's why they probably never use Katrina again.
Yeah, or like Harvey, I believe, is one of the ones they don't use.
Well, I know like if this year it's all girls' name, next year it's gonna be all guys' name.
Were they all girls' names? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
Zeta, Eta.
Those are just Greek. That's not.
I mean, I feel like these girls' name. I don't know.
I think they could be. I don't know. I'm just saying, but they're just.
All right, look. This is how we're gonna end the podcast. My 6-pack finish. I'm good enough to go to sleep right now. So that's all for the Two Guys Two Beers podcast. Everybody follow us on our social media. We got 2 more weeks, and then we're gonna start doing giveaways. So start following us. We're going to start doing little Amazon giveaways soon around Thanksgiving. Well, that was a surprise, but well, surprise is over.
Yeah, I mean, it could be more than that.
If you listen to this far, you really like this. If not, it be like that sometimes. But This is the end of the podcast. Everybody follow us. Email us questions. Friday episode will be having some questions that we need to answer, I guess.
All right.
Certain people emailed us. But, all right, that's the end of this podcast. Everybody have a good night.
Good night, everyone.